Good day from Kamakura, Japan on this Saturday, August 17th. Well, it's the day after a typhoon and everything survived quite well. Very well indeed. Yeah, Typhoon Ampil came by, kind of skirted us a bit, went out to the Pacific Ocean. So we got a lot of rainfall, but not much else. Yeah, the winds were a little high. I'll show you a bit of that in just a second. Yeah, but the garden's doing very well. And yeah, there's been a few changes. Can you see them already? If not, just stay tuned. You'll see them soon. Yeah, I also made some wonderful brownies. Very delicious, very delicious. So let me show you what happened over the last week. Another beautiful summer day. I wanted to come out here and take a look at my tomato plants and see if I really want to cut them down or what. I'm not seeing much fruit growth. I can harvest some. Let's see, these are little tiny ones here. I can go ahead and harvest these. Small but nice looking, very pretty. I'll leave that on there, see what happens. This one here is beginning to blush. And behind here we've got three. Can you help me harvest these, Powder? Okay, here we are. Well, we've got three. And the other day I suspected this one was rotting a bit, and I was right. At least the other half is fine. I can cut it. What do you think? Is that a good one? Okay, that's enough. Okay. Well, I got 4 little tomatoes this morning from here. So what's happening over here? I don't see much happening with the tomatoes. Well, maybe I can clear this out. Plant some of my fall stuff in here. These tomatoes are done. And how about the eggplant? Yeah, see, something was pecking at this. A bird, most likely, judging by the shape that a beak would create. Yeah, so out of this. Yeah, I'll let the critters have this one. So over here, see if we have any more. Here's one. Yes, this one's rather small yet. So I'll leave that one on for a couple more days anyway. And then I'll come in here and clean this up. Be careful not to disturb the butternut squash plants. I have to do some cleanup down here as well. Over here I may see some more fruit. Got some blossoms at least. Ah, good. The jalapenos are putting on fruit. And they're getting taller. Very good, very good. What you doing? What you doing? Okay, the strawberries are still producing. Very nice. Very small though. We'll water those in a bit. Okay, some more blossoms on the cucumbers here, but no fruit. Lots of bugs. And the cucumbers, they're on their last legs, so that'll give me what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bags. Yeah, should have enough to get started with my fall and winter planting. Oh yeah, beautiful morning here. Down below. Wow. Look at this here. This butternut squash has made it all the way over to the jalapenos. Wow. So, yeah, I'll let it go like that. I'll go ahead and tie this up. Yeah, it even has the fruit forming here. See, we got some fruits forming here as well on the jalapenos. Nice. A lot of offshoots here. I'm going to cut them off because they're going to be blocking the pathway. So there was fruit here before. I don't see it now. I wonder if the squirrels have taken some. Yeah, this is that one that's come down from up above. I think what I'll do is train it back up here over the rose bush. Yeah, sort of like that. That should be okay. We've got a lot of nice fruit coming in here on the tomatoes. A lot of fruit actually. Okay, oh, look at this here. Yes, it's time to remove this netting here. Yeah, these have grown quite large. Oh, that's very good. I like that. Yeah, we even have some flowers forming here. Yeah, I lost one plant here. You can see this one here died. So maybe I can put something else in that spot. Okay, Hunter, let's go. Go. And I see we have some sprouts of the string beans. Very good, very good. Okay, now that they're sprouted, I'll take these basins off. Let's see how we're doing over here. Very nice. And what I think I'll do is take these off here of the carrots so that they can get some natural sunlight. And I'll just go ahead and cover these. I think this netting is long enough. Yeah. And when these start rising, I'll remove the netting. Okay. Let's see how the watering goes here. Yeah, pretty good. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. Oh, boy, it's going to be another hot one today. Oh, that's it for this Monday. Let's go do something else. Hey, Hunter, how are you? Well, the starts are looking good. The cabbage pumpkin and the Swiss chard, yeah, they'll go out soon. Just a few more days. Well, it's a beautiful Tuesday morning, and I've noticed recently that the sun is rising much later. It's rising about 25 minutes later and setting about 25 minutes earlier than usual. So yeah, we're heading into the fall season, the autumn season. Time flies, huh? Well, another hot day. Yeah, look at all the mist in the air there. All that humidity. Yeah, that's why my shirt is soaked like it is here. My goodness. Oh, but that's okay. How's the garden doing? Look at all these ants here. But I'm still getting some flowering here. Although the leaves down here have been decimated. Look at this. Wow. I think once this tomato ripens, I'm going to call it quits on the tomatoes. I'm not going to get much more. And you can see up here, these have been bitten by most likely tomato hornworm. I didn't notice any last year. And all the tomatoes that I had, it's very odd. So what do we have here? Yeah, here as well. I think we're done with the tomatoes. And what about over here? I'm not too worried about these here. Yeah, everything else looks okay. Our lemon is coming in nicely here. Yeah, I think it's time to begin the transition from summer to autumn. How are we doing here? Well, our green beans are coming in nicely. Little signs of the carrots there. Very good, very good. So I'll get these watered. But first I'm going to go down to the lower level. And down below here, things are looking fairly good. The jalapenos are growing nicely. Okay, a day after I uncovered the UFO squash, they look pretty good. This one here looks a little bit weak. See, the leaves are rounded there, rounded edges. This one has pointy edges, and this one even has more pointier edges. More okra flowers, but I don't see any fruit. Oh, here's one. And there's another one up above. So, yeah, later this week, by week's end, we'll have some nice okra to pick. Let's see, up above here, what do we have? No fruit. And that's okay. There was a fruit over here, but I don't see it anymore. Yeah, I think it's gone. Somebody got it. And the butternut squash is doing very good on this railing here. Very nice. Happy to see that. I'm going to put some hoops over these so they can grow unencumbered. Yeah, I've got these hoops here. Okay. I think this is a little too small here. Good girl. Okay, looks good. And I can still water them. I'm going to set my timer here for 3 minutes. And I'm going to leave this running for that amount of time. Okay, I think that's enough. Haru, good morning. Well, here we are on this Wednesday morning. Haru's out here with me, just back from our morning walk. And look at this. We've got string beans. Yep, they've come up nicely. Very nice. Very good over here too. Very good, very good. A little hard to see through here, but we've got carrots coming through. Yep, we've got carrots coming up. Very nice, very nice. And we even have some strawberries coming in. We've got a typhoon on the way this weekend, so I'm thinking I'm going to take down the cucumbers here. Yeah, you can see they're almost done. I'm not going to get much of any fruit. Although this plant does look a little bit promising. I may leave that one, but these others over here, I think I'll get rid of these. Yeah. How about the tomatoes? Ah, nice blushing here. Yeah, I'll leave this on for a couple more days and let that ripen. And then I think we're done here as well. These green beans didn't work out so well, so I won't pair them with tomatoes ever again. These string beans over here, I'll move over here to where the tomatoes are. Yeah, so I have 4 bags for other crops, such as these over here. Yeah, the Swiss chard, a couple of chocolate, things like that. And down here in the lower level, got some vines attacking. Oh, that's the butternut squash, that's okay. And someone was asking if the okras are too thickly planted. I did thin them, and yeah, they're looking pretty good. Yeah, all bunched together like that. I think they're all okay. Yeah, like I said, we got this typhoon coming through here, so I'm hoping that everything survives here. And this railing should be okay. Oh, we've got ants here. This seems to be Haru's favorite spot. Well, it's a Thursday morning. Come on, girl. And I've got some work to do here. These nets have to go. We've got a typhoon coming. So what I'm thinking of doing is saving some of the tomato plants, cutting down all of the cucumbers. They're pretty much done. I'm going to tuck these away against the wall there. Have my trees over here. And tomorrow what I'll do is I'll just lay them down, and when the storm passes I'll put them back upright again. The strawberry tower here should be okay, but I don't think this will blow over. If it does, that's okay. I'm not too worried about that. And down here, the carrots and the newly sprouted green beans should be okay. You know, the bricks should hold that down. Over here, I'll take this off. I'll take this top netting off here. The bottom netting will be fine. These should be okay. I'm not too worried about these tomatoes here. They're on their last leg. Down below here, everything should be okay. I'm not too worried about anything down here. Okay, so let me get the typhoon preps ready here. I think this is my last tomato here. It cracked open. I didn't notice it. It was on the back side. Got some ants on it too. But that's okay. Yeah. That's all right. Okay, I'll just start by untying these here. Thank you, my tomato plants. You've done good. Yeah, I have heard that the typhoon has moved eastward, which means it might skirt us for the most part, but we're still going to get some rain, lots of it. The spider here is going to have to find a new home. Hello. Just going to move these bags against the chairs here. And what I'll do is just bunch it up here and tie it So it'll flop around a bit, but it won't go anywhere. Okay, which are going? This one here. See, this one here, he's got ants all over it. And it has a very poor root system. Now this one's interesting. This is a very long root system, and it ran around the edge of the bag. Interesting. Very interesting. Look at that. I lost the volunteer tomatoes. That's okay. That's all right. Here's another one. That's okay. I could replant them, but I'm not going to worry about them. Okay, now this here. This one's gone. Yeah, the season's over, Robert. Let it go. Let it go. So that frees me up here for more bags to use. I got 5 bags, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 bags. Very good, very good. Okay, I'll just move these bags over here. Yeah, it looks a little bit different without any plants on it. Okay, let's get this netting off of here. I'll leave the eggplant until later, see what happens. And all of this here, I'll just leave. So hopefully these branches and things will protect the butternut squash down below. So I think things will be fine up here. Oh, I just saw something over there. Look at this. See this tomato plant coming up there? I'm not sure where that came from. Look at that. Wow. Okay, let's go down to the lower level and see what we have. Well, I see this plant didn't make it. Yeah. So I've got 3 now, but plenty more space, so should be okay. Okay, I see we have some okra and a bunch more. I'll let them grow a little bit longer. And look here, a nice beautiful fruit coming in. Very good, very good. And this is still growing. It's way over here by the steps now. So I think this will survive the storm. Everything is tucked away. Tomatoes and cucumbers are gone. That's all right. Plenty more to come. Right over here. So this is what it looks like on this Friday morning. And a typhoon is here. No high winds yet though. Just lots of rainfall. Yeah, the garden looks different, but it looks okay. Ooh, the rain is picking up. And here come the winds. I noticed the rain stopped, for the most part anyway. A few drips here and there. So Hatter and I are going to come out for a little walk. She needs to relieve herself. And I can use some exercise too. So see how far we can go before we get drenched. Uh-oh, we're getting caught in the rain. But luckily, there's some shelter here. So let's sit here for a while and see what happens. We're not too far from home. Well, we've got a light rain here, so I think I'm going to head back before it gets too heavy. And as is typical, the rain has stopped. So we're just a few meters away from home. So yeah, I think that'll be it for today outside. Not unless this afternoon the rains end or there's a lull. Maybe we'll come out again. I've got a hankering for some brownies. I need 150 grams of unsalted butter. That'll do. I'll just leave this for a few seconds in front of the oven. 250 grams of granulated sugar, 10 milliliters of vanilla extract, 3 large eggs, 3/4 cup of all-purpose flour, a 1/2 cup of cocoa powder, and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I'm using pink Himalayan sea salt. I think our butter's melted well enough. Okay, we'll add our sugar, vanilla extract, and our 3 eggs. And I add my eggs all at once and just beat them one at a time. There we go. And in goes the all-purpose flour. I'll add the salt on top of that, and then the cocoa powder. And this I'll just fold in. At the halfway mark, I'll add my walnuts. And continue folding that in, scraping the sides as I go. Okay, I don't want to over mix it. Okay, I'll get the baking tin ready. Okay, and then goes the mixture. I'll spread this out. Okay, then we'll tap this. Tapping this to release air bubbles. I'm going to add some chocolate chips to the top. Very good, very good. And then this goes in the oven. And we'll bake that for about 40 minutes. Okay, I think we're done. Ooh, that looks good. Okay, let's do a check here. That looks pretty good. It's just the cocoa coming off. It looks good. Well, a viewer, a subscriber asked me, what happened to this house? I hadn't shown it in a while, and actually, as you can see, not much has happened to it. Yeah, they've paused the construction. They haven't done anything since the springtime. And I thought that maybe they had paused because the rainy season was coming. But, or maybe they have other jobs that they have to tend to. Or maybe they're just letting the house settle, let the wood settle into place. Yeah, they don't use metal nails here, they use wooden connectors, dowels and things, so yeah, maybe that's why. I don't know, it's coming along. The roof is in. Yeah, that's the last major thing that was done, was the roof. Looks good, looks good. Out over here is getting her chlorophyll fix.